What if I told you that the package arriving at your doorstep tomorrow could cost you more than you ever imagined? What if I told you that a hidden privilege, something Americans enjoyed for decades, was just erased overnight? For years, you could order anything under $800 from overseas and it would arrive duty-free. No taxes, no extra cost. But that era has ended, and the consequences? They stretch far beyond shopping carts and delivery trucks. This is not simply a policy change. It is a warning shot to the world. It is a signal that America's trade philosophy has shifted forever. And hovering above this seismic move is the shadow of one man, Donald J. Trump. Because whether you agree with him or not, the end of duty-free exemptions feels like the return of Trump's America First spirit. For decades, most people didn't even know this rule existed. The de minimis exemption was like a hidden gift in the fine print of global trade law. Anything under $800 slipped through customs without tariffs. For consumers, it was a silent blessing. That jacket you ordered online? Cheaper. That gadget from overseas? Arrived faster, no questions asked. For businesses abroad, it was a golden gateway to the American market, one that turned Chinese e-commerce giants like Shein and Temu into household names, almost overnight. But behind this convenience, something was brewing. American businesses, especially small retailers, were watching their profits bleed. Factories were closing, workers were losing jobs, and shop owners asked a burning question. How can we compete with products that arrive in the U.S. tax-free while we're paying full duties? And now in 2025, that loophole is gone. Every package, no matter how small, will be taxed. No exceptions. And here's the real twist. This isn't just about money. It's about identity. It's about a nation deciding whether it wants to remain the beating heart of globalization or step back into a protective shell. But why now? Why end it at this moment? The answer, if you look closely, reveals a deeper story about politics, power, and the lingering presence of Donald Trump. Trump's presidency was built on a radical promise: America first. He called out China, slapped tariffs on steel and aluminum, launched one of the boldest trade wars in modern history, and declared trade wars are good and easy to win. His critics laughed, but his message cut deep. He said America was being taken advantage of, that globalism was a scam, that foreign nations were exploiting loopholes, and America was paying the price. Sound familiar? Because today that exact loophole, the duty-free exemption, is gone. Even though Trump isn't in office right now, his fingerprints are all over this decision. It feels like his trade philosophy never left Washington. It feels like America is still playing by Trump's rulebook. On paper, the official reason makes sense. Lawmakers argued that foreign retailers were abusing the system. Companies like Shein were sending millions of tiny packages directly to Americans, all under $800, all duty-free. But here's the part that rarely makes headlines. This isn't just about e-commerce giants. It's about reshaping America's entire trade future. So what happens now? Picture this. You order a $50 pair of shoes from an overseas website. Under the old rule, they'd arrive quickly, no fees. For families already struggling with inflation, this feels like another blow. For students buying budget clothes, it's a setback. And here lies the deeper question. Is this fair? Or is it simply a new kind of trade war dressed up as policy reform? Is America protecting its workers, or is it building new walls that could hurt consumers in the long run?